Captain's log. Stardate 160322. Point 3. I think that's how you say it. After the events of the Briar Patch, the ship took a bit of a beating just being in that nebula, but we got everything we needed to. Admiral B'Vat got away though, unfortunately. So our fight with the Klingon Empire continues on. The problem right now is we are getting close to a refit time. The salvager was never supposed to go into full-on combat for much longer. She's an aging ship. She needs a proper bridge. Don't get me wrong, she's beautiful. We just need to update it a little bit more. Let's just hope when we return to Space Dock next time out, it will get a proper refit. But we might just go to next in her class. Well, not in her class, because this will be the last of her line. The next Starfleet ship that we are going to be using. But that won't be yet. We've still got a little way to go. But hopefully soon. Computer, end log. Captain's log supplemental. We've arrived at the Denier system. I can't even speak. Computer, reinitiate log. Captain's log. We have arrived at the Denier system. We are going to be speaking to a Klingon traitor who can tell us maybe something about this Doomsday device. Well, I think that's what Admiral Quinn said. The problems with command in my eyes. End log. Miss Flores, you took us right to the sun. There's Denier. Is it said Denier? Denier? I have no idea. Never heard it said yet, so I don't actually know. Take her in.
We're counting on you.
Okay, Lieutenant, what have we got here? Captain, we've arrived in the Denier system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact with B'Vat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. I'm expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach, Captain. I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. A boarding attack. I've never dreamed that we would be doing that. Okay. Looks like we're going off the tug. The bird of prey. Of course it would be. Yeah, they're focusing on the Maru. You're doing well, people. Keep going. The Maru's going to book it though soon. Rain and shields. Well, our shields are not taking any hits right now, so that's good. Well,
Whatever you need, sir.
so B'Vat class is really strong. Enemy shields, Captain? Well, sorry. Enemy shields, weapons and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready, sir. Thank you, Lieutenant. Just gonna do my sciencing thing. Because that's what we are. We are a science vessel. And now. Oh, stop. Right. Let's go back up to the Targ and hopefully not get harassed by the Hoss or the Melota. And do a handbrake turn. How the hell did you learn that one? Away team, transporter to room 1.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Hey! Come with me, my pretty. Do what you can, people. Don't let them get close. Nicely done, troops. Well, that seems to be going well. Come with me, my friend. I need you. Is there anything down here? Although I'm going completely the other way. Looks like this is just a junction point. Ah! All of those damned Klingons. Aha! You can't...
Your orders, sir.
Ah! Well, that went quicker than I thought. I cannot stand the might of the Federation. Well, not might, but the coordination of the Federation. The deck you're on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the Turbolift, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. A turbo lift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge and our transport security teams to support your advance. I never thought we'd be trying to get a bird of prey. I mean, the Klingons don't like losing their birds of prey. In fact, they hate it. Whoa, hello! Right out of the gate. That's the wrong thing you could have done. Told you. Well done, troops.
Whatever you need, sir.
bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brig for holding. Commander Burgess was sure there was information on the ship that would be valuable to us. Perhaps in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you'll have more luck finding what we're looking for. Find the terminal in the ready room. I just want to have a look at this bridge. What do you think? Never thought I'd ever step foot on a Klingon bridge. Nice little bridge, isn't it? Little, quaint, a little bit too red for me. Oh, don't get me wrong, I like my red, but light the fire. They've got shelves, disruptors, and batlets. Can I have a batlet? Oh, look, there's even a little pet bed. Okay, let's have a look in the ship logs.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador B'Vat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
So, the name of the traitor is Kavok, and he does not believe in the same things that his commander does. Well, if any of my troops ever did that, I mean, the thing. You know, so, if any of my troops ever started talking like that to me, I'd be worried, you know. In Starfleet, they teach you to talk back to your commanding officer and tell you how to do things, but I mean, how good is this going to look if I sit down? No, hang on. Having problems sitting down. Look at me. There we go. That's a good girl. Get on. So we're going down to the brig. Yeah, where is she? Don't leave me. I need you, my sweet. Oh, hello. More trionium gas. Always need that. He's not round there. So you must... It wasn't me, was it? Kavok, can you hear me? I won't speak to you through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Okay. See what you got to say. Much better, Captain. Shall we talk now?
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope.
How could I have gotten your voice so right?
I will redeem my honor.
Okay. If that's so, why were you in the brig?
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of B'Vat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador B'Vat's plans for the war were. I could not let B'Vat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior.
Well said.
I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
Right, so you need to redeem yourself or die. Great.
Do you have more questions?
Yes, I do. Right, why did you contact us in the first place?
When my plan to take the Tar was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. B'Vat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer. A ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
A Doomsday machine. I've read historical documents about a Doomsday machine. Please tell me it is not that technology.
I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it.
Well, we are kind of like the right person.
Do you have more questions?
Why is B'Vat doing this?
B'Vat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, B'Vat believes that we will destroy ourselves.
So you're thinking, well, you're thinking that he's thinking the internal strife of the Klingon Empire, right?
B'Vat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and B'Vat will have won.
Great.
Do you have more questions?
So B'Vat's trying to instigate a war between the two of us so that he can profit and kill more of us so that he can continue warmongering. Great. Tell me more about this planet killer.
It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
You are telling me he has the Doomsday device? That's what you're telling me. Well, that's just great. If I remember my history books and all the historical text, the good commander of that starship that got destroyed to deactivate it flew his ship into the mouth with an not an anti-proton, but an antimatter explosion to stop it.
Do you have more questions?
Okay, where did B'Vat find this Doomsday machine?
It was a floating hulk deep in the Ta'ang Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. B'Vat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true, If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain?
Look. Kavok. Me to you, fate is what you make it. Fate is what we do in every decision, with every single outcome in different realities. I've heard rumours there could be an evil version of myself out there. Somewhere in an alternate universe. But I'm not thinking about it right now. I don't see the point.
Do you have more questions?
Yes, stop having a go at yourself. You said he has knowledge of the future.
So he claims. I was once one of B'Vat's most valiant officers, and he told me much of his plans. B'Vat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klingon game, each trying to change history for their own ends.
I'd heard information somewhere about temporal Cold War. Is very vague. Hurts my head every time I try and understand it.
Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves.
Right, so the Nakul tried to change history.
Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. B'Vat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him.
So he's the last of a long line
Do you
of
have more questions?
keepers of this information. Alright, what was your plan to stop the attack? Because we can't have that machine running around the galaxy.
B'Vat had a plan to stop the Doomsday machine if he ever lost control. This ship is equipped with Hak-Peng torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation. The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable B'Vat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it.
Could you not say hug like that, please? Because I think I just got half your vomit on my face. A hard pen is a nice way to say it instead of having to over accentuate the Klingon usage.
Do you have more questions?
Okay, so these torpedoes are good at taking out this ship. Okay, fine. Well, why can't we simply send a fleet to Imaga to stop the Doomsday machine? Because that's the way really we should be doing it.
B'Vat's forces have total control over the Imaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, B'Vat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain, much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. B'Vat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain. Any others that approach the system will be helpless.
Yes, I remember reading the technical documents of the Breen weaponry. Very effective. Very good at taking out Starfleet ships and Romulan ships and
Do you
even
have
Klingon
more
ships.
questions?
Okay, what do you think we should do?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
Okay, so you want us to work together in a bond to stop this machine, and you can regain your honor. Yeah, I think we can do that.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant? I thought you were in corporeal form then, floating around me. I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you, Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the red room. Thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you, Mr. Kvalk. Alright, so let's go back to the bridge. Lieutenant, patch it through. Take a break, my friend. That's the situation here. Your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop B'Vat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before B'Vat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander. That's a lot to think about, unfortunately. Captain Telenox to Lieutenant Van Zyl.
Yes, Captain?
Send a repair team and a bridge crew over immediately. We'll be using this ship.
Understood. I'll join you shortly.
Don't take too long. All systems are operational and we are ready to depart, Lieutenant. Thank you, engineering team. Well done for your efforts. Let's go.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change.
Yes, it could. In this bird of prey. Never thought I'd ever get the chance to command one of these.
We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. B'Vat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Well, that's just great. Officers to the bridge. For the necessity of this battle, Kobayashi Maru is in position, ready to come in when I need her. Cloak. I think we're gonna decloak her. Here we go. Ooh, that was... That was painful. Well, that ship's dead. Alrighty. Kvalk, what do you got? Kvalk, what attacked us?
Drones? Ah! B'Vat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Well done, Kvalk. Let's go upload the command codes and then start moving on to the next generator. Cloak. Up. Come on, Mr. Kvalk, get those disruptors on point. Where are you? There you are. There we go. not. Alright. Stand down for now. Upload in the command codes now. Guess we're going over there. Cloak. But we are supposed to be quiet and cloaked anyway. And now. Uploading. Ah, missed with the torpedo. Dang it. Shields are holding. All stop. Upload the codes.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock B'Vat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
I give no guarantees, Mr. Kavok. We will do what we need to do. Not listen to your Klingon things. Land the ship, people. We are going to be taking Vulgray, because I would like to take a Klingon with us. But she has been tactically set up now, so I want to see her in action. That's our first Klingon officer on the bridge. Even though... Don't flicker like that, we need to at least be good. Right, Kavok.
The objective here is simple.
Right.
Find a control console and change the command codes. Then B'Vat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are two consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate.
Great.
The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the TARs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Right. You heard the Klingon. We're going to upload command codes to two consoles to shut down the energy drain field. And the Targs do not like anybody, except for their Klingon handlers. And nobody dropped their camouflage. Anybody drops their camouflage, they're going to have to deal with me. I mean, why can't we have disruptors? I'm wearing a Type 2 phaser. Have I still got my bandolier on? Maybe. What a planet. Oversized mushrooms. Is that really how big a bird of prey really is? I thought that'd be bigger. Kapla! Although I really want to say Kaplunk, where's my dribble? Anybody want a dribble? How you were, man? Why would Klingons Why would we have jelly worm from the Ferengi? Is that a new delicacy I don't know about? Ah. Yes, so trying to speak like a Klingon is very, very bad. So, where's the... Put away! Oop! Dogs! As you were, men. Kapla! As you were. Lots and lots of patrols. Oop! Dogs! Let's try and get in the middle, at least scan this debris. There's no targs are around for the scanning of this thing. Don't worry about me. Oh, we gotta move. We gotta move fast. This way. What the? I think we may have a slight problem there. Oh, hello. Quickly. Not really that much. As you were.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Okay, thank you, Lieutenant. Okay, those tags have gone back. Commander.
The Empire will prevail.
Let the triple away. Fight with honor, Commander.
No one is allowed to use this console.
Stand aside, Tola.
Death to the enemies of the Empire.
I dare challenge you. Patak. Thank you. Oh, hello. And nobody saw a thing. Ah. Got something from home for you. Rock egg. Blood pie.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that B'Vat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you.
I never try and control anything.
Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends, and my honor is restored.
Okay. Back to the landing site, people. Put that rifle away. Whilst we get around this imaginary force field. Oop. Those targs look like big balls. Okay, so looks like we squeezed past. Miss Flores, you're falling behind. But not too far though. Okay. Let's get back to the bird of prey. Or the targ. Kapla! Did you just beam in more troops? I swear they just beamed in more troops. Let's just hope we don't run into any targs. Nope, not going back. Don't want to. Don't feel the need to. Oh, this does not look good. Stand aside, Patak.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grishnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, B'Vat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Jol, Ichu!
Well. Hide! They threw shotgun at me. Superior firepower. Firepower.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. B'Vat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Roger that, Lieutenant. We're going back to the ship. We're gonna take this thing.
I see it. B'Vat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Great. Cloak. So the Kobayashi Maru does not want to come in. We are decloaking. Oh my! It just destroyed half that crew. Damage report.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay.
Good.
Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok.
The hell
Hail
is he
coming
doing?
in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi Kalis
Farewell, Kvalk.
Blood. Koi Pukbe Pu Yakbo Matbo Jeshugui Se Machume Mashu Manaj Makochu Nipe Yinma Jakwo Ku Valva Hefet Enjo Kijta Vapumati Pupare Mashutak Kumame Mashuta Mao.
I'm
Goodbye,
reading
Kvalk.
significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
So, Lieutenant, you are telling me we have to fly in front of the damn thing. Okay. Yep. Firing! That did some damage. I think. Alright. Turn it! I think I've outranged it. Woohoo! Too close. We can't take another hit like that. Oh yes, it did hit. Good, 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 good. Shields can't help us. Going in front. Man. Keep fighting. Turn it. Oh, I gotta do it. Oh, that was close. Turn it this way. Fire the Harpang. Leave the fire. Come on. Oh, that was a direct face hit. Alright, that's good. Frequent shields. Alright, can't fly right now. Here's those shields. Turn it. Ow! How the hell did that hit us? Yeah, we might die. Whoop. Alright. Not good. Come on. Forward shoes, you're taking a direct hit. Oh, that was a hit. Come on. Come. Oh, that range. Good. Yes. Woohoo.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kvolk. And thank you, Starfleet, for sending extra ships. We needed them. USS Lab included.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
Well, hello, Kamen. The battle is over. We almost died. You may have your bird of prey back. It was just lovely to fly one.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the bird of prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
Thank you, Lieutenant. They can have their little ship back. Their little ship is strong, but still little.
The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
I'm sure he will. Lieutenant, take us out.
Kvolk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of B'Vat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
Thank you, Commander. It goes all the way around the crew, really. I mean, they've all done exceptionally well. So, what we get? Oh, I think I'm going to go for the Harpeng torpedo launcher. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. Oh, I want the alien. I want another science officer. I'm going to go with the Bolian this time, as much as I want the alien recruitment to continue on. I think I'm going to go for the Bolian.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
We're being hailed by Admiral Quinn on screen. Congratulations, Lieutenant Leonox. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth space dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. Miss Flores, set course back to Earth space dock. Maximum warp.
You've done excellent work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems. Within the bounds of the Prime Directive, of course. You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots, as time permits. Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.